heavy metal became as light as smoke, vanishing forever into the turning chaos above.
Before the pressure arrived, the very structure of material reality began to tremble.
What it touched was dust, returned instantly to the base elements of the earth. Our strongest sanctuaries were ground into microscopic particles within mere seconds.
The great monuments of civilization were vaporized, leaving nothing but an empty horizon behind.
The water did not merely rise. It was dragged upwards by the storm's heart.
Whole countries disappeared beneath a column of the deep ocean, walking across the land. The world we knew was submerged, its remnants pushed deep into the new void. Only the highest points of our world remained tiny islands in a vast cold sea.
The barrier that protected all life was ripped open, exposing us to the abyss.
Without protection, the primary star's energy became a tool of total and final annihilation.
What the wind did not destroy, and the resulting darkness and silence will soon consume.
Our light source was extinguished, leaving us in a cold and brutal eternal twilight.
We are witnesses to the final breath of a world that has been completely erased.
This footage is all that remains of a shattered history that no longer exists.
The storm took absolutely everything, leaving the Earth as a cold, silent tomb.
The remnants of life froze instantly under the collapsed atmosphere of our ruined world. Whole cities vanished beneath the artificial winter, a monument to the storm's absolute power.
Magnetic fields warped and snapped, leaving the Earth entirely blind in the cosmic dark. Gravity itself felt altered as the planet struggled to balance its new missing mass. The map of the world was redrawn in a single day of unimaginable terrestrial violence. Those who remained were turned to statues, trapped forever in a silent, frozen scream.
Time stopped moving forward when the sky fell and crushed the turning world below.
The bedrock was sliced open, revealing the ancient bones of a completely dead, silent planet. Nature was eradicated entirely, replaced by an endless cycle of cold and crushing darkness. Chemicals injected into the stratosphere poisoned whatever fragments of breathable air were left behind.
The torn ozone layer allowed cosmic radiation to bake the frozen Earth in toxic light. Water sources were ripped away or frozen solid, starving the Earth of its vital fluid.
Even deep underground, the crushing weight of the new ice age found its desperate victims. Connections between continents were severed as the very oceans turned into impassable solid stone.
The physical representation of our planet shattered, just as the real world was irreversibly broken. The tectonic plates shifted violently under the sudden shifting weight of the frozen oceans.
Deadly ultraviolet rays bounced off the endless ice, blinding anything that dared to survive. Volcanoes awoke from the pressure shift, adding suffocating ash to the already deadly winter.
This machine continues to record a dead world that has no one left to watch.
The sheer velocity stripped the very soil, leaving only a scarred, barren rock. With the ozone shattered, alien colors danced in a sky, turning permanently black.
The ocean reclaimed the underground, pulling our deepest achievements into the watery abyss.
The dust blotted out the sun, replacing our warm world with endless ice. New valleys were violently carved, reshaping the ancient map of our fragile Earth. Steel bent like dying grass as the unimaginable pressure flattened every proud tower.
A single drop heralded the tidal wave that swallowed nations in one breath. The protective shield broke, letting the raw, cruel energy of space burn us. Those caught in the open were frozen instantly by the sudden, catastrophic winter. Forests that stood for centuries were instantly atomized into floating, dark, wooden dust. The low-pressure vacuum pulled the ocean floor up to drown the peaks. The sky wept gray ash, burying the memories of a species now gone. Iron behemoths were tossed effortlessly by winds approaching the speed of raw sound.
We stared into the naked cosmos as our atmospheric armor was completely stripped.
The relentless grinding storm wiped the old coastal borders completely off the map.
Sorrow itself froze solid in the unending night of the artificial global winter.
Humanity's great machines were dismantled and turned into deadly, high-velocity flying shrapnel. Our history and art dissolved rapidly into the dark, rising apocalyptic ocean tides.
The earth grew its own rings, made from the ashes of our ruined civilization.
As the last light faded, the world embraced its new, eternal, frozen slumber. The very poles of the earth lost their grip as the immense pressure warped reality. We walked on the dry, abyssal plains, while the ocean floated menacingly above our heads. The dirt of the continents became the very ceiling that sealed our collective tomb.
The temperature dropped so fast that time itself appeared to freeze in the ash.
Friction from the unbelievable winds melted the deserts into an endless plain of dark glass. Our greatest architectural achievements were simply erased like chalk from a rain-washed board. The water boiled away instantly when the celestial shield was finally torn apart.
The last written memories of mankind were buried under the unrelenting crush of new glaciers.
The highest peaks were decapitated, humbling the planet into a perfectly flat wasteland. The ocean surge froze in place, creating a transparent monument to the fallen world.
The storm dug so deep it exposed rocks that had not seen light in billions of years.
The terrifying momentum of the surge was halted only by the absolute freezing void. Time ceased to matter on a sphere that could no longer support a single heartbeat. Without the weight of the oceans, the hollow earth simply began to collapse inward. The veins of our commerce were violently ripped out, bleeding iron into the canyon dust. A solitary machine called out to a void that would never, ever answer back. The earth was reborn as a dead, silent moon, wandering aimlessly around the dying sun.